But it wasn't until I got to this place where I said, you know what? I'm not worried about what nobody got to say about me. Because that's all it is. A lot of people won't turn the camera on, won't record. You got information for days. You know how many souls you will impact? You know that's a part of your soul's contract? To help people, to enlighten people, to bring people up. That's a part of who you are and what you're supposed to be doing. But because you've allowed society to tell you what success looks like, because you've allowed your friends and family to say, that social media shit ain't no real job, then you'll run circles around it. Keep believing if you want to. It's time to walk into your passion and purpose, no matter what that looks like for you. Everybody has their own role, and that's another thing. Some people are meant to be teachers, because we need teachers that are enlightening right now, not following the program. We need cops that's not killing our folks just because of how they look, right? We need people in every sector. So I'm not saying everybody is meant to be an entrepreneur, right? But whatever your passion and purpose is, that's exactly what you should be doing. So if I asked you, and I asked everybody this that I coach, and I always ask them, this is how I got to my passion and purpose. If I come to y'all and I say, I need you to speak for me for 5 hours at a seminar, what can you talk to the people about nonstop, without a book, for 5 hours strong? What can you talk to the people about? When you can answer me that, you have your passion and your purpose. Now, all you have to do is figure out how to link that to whatever it is that can bring the people up too, right? So if I know my passion and purpose is to do exactly what I'm doing right here, right now, I can talk to y'all for 5 hours strong. You see, I forgot to even look at the notes again. We have gone way off course, okay? Just gonna let y'all know. However, when you get in the flow, I don't need this. This is restricting me and I can't do it. But when you in your passion, your purpose, your flow, everything comes to you naturally. It's flowing from my heart. It don't feel like work. I can get up every day and do this and have a smile on my face. If you wake up every day and you rolling your eyes, guess what? Let me tell you something here. People talk about selling their soul, right? You selling your soul every day when you wake up and you rolling your eyes doing something you don't want to do. Because anytime you exchange your currency, which is energy, the real currency, don't let them confuse you. Your energy is the real currency. So anytime you exchange that to do something you don't want to do, oh baby, you done sold your soul too. Ain't no need to talk about them folks in Hollywood. You are them, and they are you. You'll do anything for money too. And that's what I had to recognize. If I'm not walking in my passion, my purpose, what am I doing? We all have a reason and a season for being here. I spoke about this at my last event, and I said, people dropping like flies. The frequency of the earth is rising. I mean fast. And people leaving here because they're not matched. And it's going to be way more. It's going to be way more. But like I was talking about with this war and the symbolism based off of that, and how we boil that down in numerology to the 9, and we know we're in the year of the 9, which is the year of the snake, which is the Kundalini energy rising amongst all of us, which they know they couldn't stop this time, but they wasn't going to stop without a bang, right? I've been saying they're not going out without a bang. And we knew that this moment with the war was coming, right? We knew that. But that's their shit. That's their war. That's their business. It ain't never been our fight. They've been at war with us since the beginning. Right? Ain't nothing changed. That's their fight. Their propaganda. The summer solstice, yesterday, The energy was so high and they knew that. There was a reason why they announced war on that day specifically. Symbolism is everything and it's for the righteous. When you learn symbolism, you learn the way of life. You learn how to crack the code. Because that's all this shit is a game, a video game, a simulation, whatever you want to call it, a holographic simulation. Learn how to crack the code. When you learn how to crack the code, they cannot play in your face. Every single time an event happens, I'm already computing in my mind, okay, what's today's day? Boop, boop, boop. Okay, I already wrote that down. It's 9, okay, I see what's going on. Because we always going to see that 3, we always going to see that 6, and we always going to see that 9. Every single time. You know how many people told me I was crazy, I was nuts? Because I would be like, this one happened on this day, blah, blah, blah. And it happened. And then they come back, oh, you were right. You know how many years in a row I got the Super Bowl predictions right? They come to my page now every year and look for them. I got y'all. It's easy. This shit is easy. It's right in front of your face. They show you every single time. The symbols are so loud when I tell y'all. Like I said, pay attention to the numbers. Pay attention to the repeating things that they say. It's always usually a code for them too. Just like the whole COVID thing. Oh, I could talk about COVID freely without the, oh, yes. Y'all, I can never talk about this online. Okay, let's get into it. Because I'm going to tell y'all something about COVID real quick. I got somebody near and dear to me. And they told me something, and I wasn't shocked at all because I knew that this was going to happen. But I just was shocked that it was like somebody that I love for real. And they told me that their blood type is completely changed after taking that shot. We knew that's what they were doing, right? Like a lot of us who've been tapped in we knew exactly what it was doing. But you gotta ask yourself, who blood type you think they were trying to change? Everybody else just pawns. Again, they knew what time was coming. Remember what time that popped off, right? And think about even what COVID is, right? Because everybody call it COVID, but COVID is the ID. It's the ID card. It's not even the virus. But everybody, oh, I got COVID. You got the ID? It's called corona, just like the sun. And why do the symptoms of radiation from the sun match the symptoms of coronavirus? To a T. It's the same thing. So a lot of people, when you feeling like you feeling, sometimes it could be that they sprayed it, because they do that. They get up in that air and they spray that shit. That's why a lot of people, they say, oh, it's been a reporting of 100,000, 200,000 cases of surge. Yeah, I guess so. We saw you spray that shit on the plane. Surge flags, y'all put it up there. So yeah, it surged all right, but a lot of times, especially when it's just individually, because I know my whole household just got ill the other day, but I can't figure out if it was because they sprayed or if it was because they was out in that sun. And so if you're not eating correctly and you got all these toxins built up, it's going to feel like you have coronavirus. Because the sun is doing what it needs to do, purging you. It's cleaning you out. You got some work to do with me. I'm going to tell you. I know. Because I've been getting hit, and I know it's from the sun. The real sun, that is. Now, I think Calvin talked about the sun a little bit yesterday.
Hopefully everybody else came too, Sandra. TikTok cut the line for misinformation, of course. So I forgot TikTok is sensitive. And they here talking about stuff they can't talk about on TikTok.
I saw the patent and read it myself from 1962. The same exact time that the MasterCard logo came out. And it was showing you exactly the time it was. With them two suns on that card. They always show you they have to. They always tell you, just like in the King Kong movie they showed. When he threw that spear up at the sun, right? Remember he broke the dome or whatever it was that he broke? They showing you. Every single time in the movies they're going to show you. But so many people, they just grab their popcorn and drink their Coke. And say, oh, this is a great movie. Well, where do you think they get the concept from? Every single thing that they have a movie about, there's a dimension, a world out there somewhere just like that. Trust and believe that. They don't have no imagination like that. Especially these beings and entities that was running the show, and I'm going to say what? We got to be selective with our words. The words are very powerful. Was running the show, but their time is up. And the more we recognize that, the more people that come into that knowledge, the more we're going to see this system collapse and crumble. But more people have to continuously wake up, which is happening. It's happening at a rapid rate too. And that's what they feel. So this is why they came up, it's wartime. Let's pull the war trigger now. Yeah, listen, you better know what they be doing. It's just symbolism for them to tell them it's go time. They don't got them bunkers for nothing. What you think those are for? They can't get out. They've been trying for centuries. You know all the rockets been going up and coming right back down. Where do you think you going? You ain't got the code. It's all propaganda and symbolism. Even that whole rocket, that's a whole ritual. It represents the phallus, permeating the layers, right? The womb. It's all symbolism. Ritual to get your attention, to get you looking up when your ass should be looking down. Because what are they doing down here? As soon as they say, oh, don't go look at the sun, I'm going out there. I'm looking straight at it. What's up? You ain't going to tell me. Because I already know. As soon as, oh, don't go to Jamaica. Oh, I'm going straight to Jamaica. To Kingston at that. Take me straight to the hood. What are you talking about? They want people to be in a program of fear so bad. But a lot of people allow this program continuously. As soon as you wake up, they're going to freaking program. 2 people have been shot. Damn! Can I get up first? Y'all telling me to hush? Oh, okay. All right. You said how much? Oh, Q&A? Okay. They telling me to hush. But I'm going to wrap it up. But as far as what we consume is important. Be mindful of what you're consuming, especially as soon as you're getting up in the rising. Rise first. Say your affirmations. Write your dreams down. Especially if you can't remember them. Keep that journal by your bed and write it down. Let spirit write. Remember. Don't think. As soon as you said, what I did in that? Now you're thinking. That's Satan, that's your ego. You let spirit flow and write. You start decoding them dreams because they are warnings, they're signs, they're symbols for you. Remember, it's just you on another timeline giving yourself the breadcrumbs that you need to be aligned on your divine path. That's literally what dreams are. Either that or ancestral messages. So make sure that you are paying attention. Pay attention to your body, what your body tells you, how your body feels. Especially when you're around certain people. You get a certain feeling, trust that feeling the first time. Don't question it. Take it from me. Take it from me. Like I said, don't tell yourself, oh, they would do. They would and they did. The Spirit already told you. You question everything else. Don't you question Spirit. The Spirit ain't never led you wrong. Spirit is the reason why you ducked when you didn't know why. Some said duck because something was coming towards your head. What was that something? Spirit. Spirit never led you wrong, but your ego has. So we got to learn how to decipher between the God-like self and what I like to call the lower aspects of ourselves. Learn how to decipher because it will change your life. But I'm going to stop here because I can keep going. I told y'all, when you're in your passion and purpose, you can go. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Where you got it? Okay. Where is it? On your head? Oh. You've been here many a lifetime. If you want to come up, we're going to take a look real quick. And what's your name, beautiful lady?
I'm Candy.
Hey,
My
Miss Candy.
Candy. See the line? Go straight down both my legs.
Yeah. And you got them on both legs.
Yeah, so they can even right down both my legs. Straight line and go down both my legs. You see?
So because you have them on both legs, that represents forward motion. Because remember, we're talking about the legs now. It's easy to do, y'all. You got to think about the location, where it is, right? It's on her leg.
I have straight line. You can see back of my leg. You can see the straight line that goes straight down both of my legs. Equal, go straight down my
Oh, I
legs.
sure do. I see you. And you always had these, or did they appear? Wow. Okay, so like I said, both legs represent a balance. So she has it on both legs, feminine, masculine energy, right? Alignment. It's aligned. Her lines are straight, right? I mean, it's one of them is like a little curve, but for the most part, it's no branches, no breaks. It's a straight line. So you on your way to, or you're walking your divine path. You walking your divine path. Yeah. That's how you do it. It's literally depends on where your placement is and what side it's on, but because it's on both, you in divine alignment. You see how it makes sense?
Yes.
You're in divine alignment. There's no branches or breaks in the lines on your legs, so that means you're walking your path.
So does that explain all the years? You're a warrior.
Absolutely. Nobody said it was gonna look pretty, did they?
Yeah.
I know, but I heard something about that, and I like to think that is true. What about the people who go through things early on in life? Maybe you just getting it out the way. You know what I'm saying? To have your paradise after. So that's how I like to think about it, because a lot of people, they go through a lot of turmoil, what we consider hell, chaos. But it's a lot of lessons in there that evolve you to where you're supposed to be. So we always right where we're supposed to be every single time, you know? So it's a part of your path, and for a reason, although you, in the moment, you can't understand it, you're like, why would I choose this? You know, especially when we talk about soul contracts and things like that, it's like, why would I choose this? But that's from an egotistical standpoint. Because from a soul level, we don't look at it that way, right? From an egotistical standpoint, we say, why would I come here and choose to go through X, Y, and Z? But your soul knows what you need to go through, because maybe you have dealt with something or did something completely different in your past life. So now this is the lesson that you have to go through here. You know, so it's different ways you can look at it. But yeah, from what it looks like to me, you and your divine alignment, I love the jewelry. You know, if that's what you do, you make the jewelry and make it right? Okay. And do you feel like that's a part of your divine mission and purpose?
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming up. I appreciate you. That's right. Each one. That's right. All right, Miss Candy. Appreciate you. Okay. All right. right, so I'm gonna take a few more questions, but also if you want to go do the sound bowl workshop, you are more than welcome because they're gonna be starting that in a few minutes. So just wanted to let y'all know. But any more questions out there? Don't be shy. Oh, over here. All right. Yes. What's your question?
So I remember Dr. Deborah Blair said that kind of like if you have an affinity or hatred for the opposite ethnicity, you're gonna reincarnate as them. So I remember you were just saying like they can't really go nowhere, but technically if we're on an ethereal celestial body, some of them do have souls. Not just wanting to just include them, but then some of us are so calcified, they just like them, and the other ones have more souls than the ones who look like us.
I love that you just said that. Okay, this is what I always tell people. When it comes to me, I don't look at a race. There's no such thing. That's a social construct, right? We have beings. This is why they say human beings, right? It doesn't stop with us. There are different beings, and we're not technically considered the human beings, right? We're not. When it comes to talking about souls, I absolutely agree. And the reason I came to this conclusion is because I did a video on my page, some of y'all may have seen it, and it was a young gingerhead white boy named Walker, right? And Walker, his mom was asking him questions, and basically Walker was signaling that he was the grandmother, right, that passed away. So now if we come in with that theory that white people don't have souls, then how did Walker reincarnate? I've yet to come up with an answer. So when it comes to, like I said, there's no such thing as race. Because also when I had my past life regression, my past life reading, I was Chinese in one life. I was white in another one. So I'm trying to figure out at what point then did my soul enter, because I've been doing the same, like I've been doing a contract, just a different contract. Same soul.
I think we are different.
Oh, absolutely. We're different as far as genetically, right? But we're talking about on a soul level. Can you say that though? Because if reincarnation is because of the soul, right?
But you know it's all about soul.
Exactly.
Not necessarily, not all of them. But that baby had soul.
But you see what I'm saying? How do you decipher? Okay, well that one, there are different beings. There are different beings. When you look at it like that. But see, when you say white people don't have it, you just still looking at the race. Exactly. Yeah. There are walking souls. So I don't know if y'all heard about walking souls. There's definitely walking souls. So I don't know if you've ever been around somebody and like they act.
Between soul and spirit.
Yeah, there's a difference between soul and spirit. Everybody don't have soul, right? Everybody don't have soul. No, because there's different beings. There's different beings. So if you look in the ocean, right? You see different beings of fish. Different beings. It's not just limited to one. That is a social construct that they gave people. It's a way to keep people divided. It's a way for you to not recognize what's truly out there. What's right in front of your face that looks exactly like you. You see what I'm saying? It's not limited to just, white, black, Chinese. That's not how it works.
What's the difference between soul and spirit?
Spirit is the breath, it's the ashe, it's the breath. Soul is the essence of who we are, right? It's our essence. Like, you can't copy my soul essence. There are 1,000 pages of Yaya out there, but there's only one essence of me. You could clone me, you could put me in another body, but y'all gonna recognize at some point and be like, hell no, that ain't Yaya. Because my essence isn't there anymore. You see what I'm saying?
Spirit is the breath, like so could it be that they have spirit? And so and just make a statement, not in terms to, I believe that we have a certain subjectivity to it. We
Absolutely.
understand that we're connected, we're fighting, have the ability to petition and vetted to work for a job benefit.
Right.
I think history and kind of things kind of bear witness that their ethos may be objective.
Right.
They may not really have this connection, which I call soul connection, not that. This connection, therefore, being in my conclusion, when you have an object, your ethos is objectivity,
Right.
you can only approach life in two ways. That's either the fear of being conquered by it or wanting to conquer it. And you don't find that in us original people, indigenous people. We have this subjectivity where we know the word harmonious with things all around us, for beings, I love that, for beings to inanimate objects that possess what I call a soul.
Right.
And when you talk to people that possess a spirit, the spirit of life, they have the ability to call on spirit of truth, like we do on spirit of deception. But that soul thing, if they do have it, I sometimes question where's their subjectivity to nature. Like, where's your book?
Right. There's some beings that's in that white vessel with a soul. You see what I'm saying? They probably was black in another life. And you see it every day, you're like, there's a soul right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see it. So if you look at it from a perspective of there are different beings, that's what I had to start doing, because they want you to look at it from saying, oh, white, black, Chinese, so that you'll be confused, first of all, into thinking that everybody that looks like you is you, and they not like us, right? They not like, everybody that looks like us is not us. So that's the real game that they're trying to run. So recognize that, but also just recognize there are different beings out there. Yes, ma'am. There you go.
Wait, real quick before all the, y'all make some noise for y'all blessing their stage real quick.
Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Like, this has been everything connected with y'all. I mean, like this, on a personal level. So I appreciate everybody that I've seen more than once. My family came out. They was just at my last event I just had. So I appreciate all the love. Thank y'all so much for supporting. We could finish inside though.
One more time for y'all as she steps away. Appreciate it, girlfriend. Keep up that divine feminine goddess vibes. And next up, y'all know the homie. He was here yesterday. He's back again today. Don't leave him, me, all by ourselves. DJ Meek, let's go, baby! You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. I mean, you got it.
DJ can do his set. There's also a workshop going on across the thing over there. But his workshop is kind of private, so I don't want to scream his shit. He probably gonna scream it himself. I'm charge his phone over here. I'm gonna come right back. What y'all want me? TikTok wrong for banning me. Hello, y'all. Got DJ Meek on the ones and twos. Plug this charger in. Hey, I had to come to YouTube because y'all was talking about some shit YouTube did not want, TikTok did not want nobody to know about. So YouTube don't care. So I'm over here. Thanks for coming over. Most folks don't like leaving on TikTok. Time to plug this charger in. Plug not working. Hell now we ain't finna be sensitive. Talia! I'll be right back. I'm finna get something to drink. The phone way over here because it's charging, y'all. The phone way over here. But the DJ right there. And they go to stage where people dancing and shit. TikTok is sensitive.
That's what I'm talking about. Rock them folks together. Bring back the 70s.
Yesterday was much hotter. I'm not sweating as much. And a cool breeze just came through. It was so lovely. There's a lot of clouds in the sky. But they need to get in front of the sun. They're not doing their job. I need to practice moving clouds. I would have been moving clouds in front of the sun. I'll be right back, Trey. y'all. Yeah, it just took a break. I'm finna take y'all in here. I'm finna get inside this pyramid thing. I'm just gonna show y'all. I can't even explain. Like, it's a festival, so there are multiple things going on simultaneously. People just pick where they want to go. DJ Meek is playing right now, but on the inside in here, where I'm at trying to cool off, I'm fucking hot. They got the workshops. Right now, old dude doing a sound bowl therapy workshop. And then Yaya over there in the corner with talking to people. So she got her little impromptu workshop look like over there. But I'm finna show y'all what I'm finna do. All right. Okay. It wasn't on signal at first. I'm finna do this thing inside this pyramid. I'm waiting my turn. Yesterday, everybody was charged, but I guess the heat and everybody's energy is draining my phone because my phone charged. Before I came here, I know. I'm trying to get it. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to do this again. Hey sis.